All right, so in Krav Maga and a lot of good self-defense tactical systems, they have gun defense. But this time, what we're gonna do is, what if he hasn't pulled the gun out yet and I see him that he's gonna pull out the gun? So I'm gonna show you three versions of what I can do. So the first one, he goes for the gun. I'm gonna come in, throw my weight, punch him, which that should soften him up. Then I'm gonna bring my hand around, bring this one here, tighten him up, take him to the ground, and if he lands like that, I hit him. A lot of times he'll land on the side. So let me show that one this way. So, without so they can see the hands. So I come in, I punch. I hold on because he might be falling back. I hook his arm, and I bring this one around. I tighten it up like this. See how I'm tightening it? And most likely he'll fall on his head that time he turns when I put pressure down. Okay, so that's one. We're all gonna do the same beginning. So as he goes to grab the gun in the second one, I throw my weight again on it. I punch him. This one is for law enforcement, Israeli defensive tactics for law enforcement. So this time, I'm gonna lead him and tell him. I'm gonna come over the top and tell him, get on your stomach, get on your stomach, get on your stomach, don't move, don't move. And from here, if you see, for those that freak out because the knee is on the neck, in Israel they do, in the US they don't let you anymore. So I have control on his back. Here's his elbow, I can hug it, and I can put pressure on him and say, put your hand behind your back, put your hand behind your back. Put the handcuff, bring it over, and handcuff him. Okay, I'm gonna show you a third one, but let me show you what I did on this one. So on this one, I came up, his arm is kind of on my shoulder, stretching him and telling him what I want him to do. My foot is gonna go here. Obviously Gaston turns his head there, so the other way, so I don't kick him in the face. If he comes here, he's gonna get kicked in the face. My foot comes here, I drop it. My knee is tight. And I control the arm here. As opposed to the way they teach it in most places here, which he can knock me over. And the third one is similar, but I'm just gonna drop him on his face. So the third one, again, he goes for the gun, I come in, I punch him, I hook it, but I circle my feet. He turned because he knows what I'm doing. If not, he would have landed on his face. So on this one, let's do it here. As he goes, again, punch him in the face, and as I hook up, I lift the elbow and my leg did this, which slopes so you can see that he literally lands on his face, but since at the end I put a little speed, he flipped over, not to hit himself, but the guy in the street doesn't know this. So when I come here to do that, look what happens. He falls in his head, but he's doing the turn. So those are three that you could do for the gun. So again, I throw my weight, I punch. I want to short circuit this guy so he doesn't fight me back, because he could have punched me with that hand. And then Gaston could have done, but I'm gonna punch him right away. He could have done the technique we teach if somebody goes to take your handgun. So if I go to take his handgun, he's gonna chop and hit me or pull the gun. So at that same thing, I do this, Gaston can't do that. That's why I'm punching him right away. So those are three different versions before he pulls out his gun.